guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Showbiz on KSS with me, Her Excellency Nana Amafuswa. Ojo is in the building. Long John is in the building. And I have a guest. Yes, this is a very honorable guest, and so I'm going to go straight to him. And today we are discussing something very interesting, very controversial. And I'll definitely need your thoughts on this in the comment section. So do well to comment, share. We appreciate the feedback. Stay glued. Hi, Amandzeba.
Hello, Nana.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're looking dapper, fashionable as always.
Thank you.
What inspires your fashion sense?
What do I say? For me, I believe in only one thing. Any man you find who dresses good has a lot of respect out there.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So before you step out, you have to make sure that, I mean, there are a number of people who look up to you, and there are people who also look up to you for the things that you do.
Okay.
Yes. So these are basically the things.
Right. Amandzeba is in the building now. Amandzeba, I'd like you to do the intro yourself. This is KSS.
All right, guys, welcome. This is KSS, and we are live in here. And with Nana Amafuswa and Long John.
I want you to introduce yourself. Don't introduce us.
Okay. Like you said, my name is Amandzeba Fifi Smith.
Right.
And I'm here with Nana Amafuswa and Long John. Yeah.
You are refusing to say what you do.
Oh.
So Amandzeba is a film producer, film director sometimes, an entertainment journalist. Has been in the space for a very, very, very long time. Sometimes a politician, and yes, a very, very fashionable man. And, you know, sometimes I get one or two tips from him. Guys, and so we're going straight into business. And going into business, today we're discussing content creation. Content creation over the years has become one very lucrative, aspect of the creative space. That is, if you take it serious, if you take it as a business, it has become very, very lucrative. We've had individuals signing on to ambassadorial deals from content creation. Now, Long John, let me get straight into business with you. Do you think content creation has come to help or has come to destroy?
Content creation?
Yes.
I believe it is one of the most important things that has helped salvage unemployment in our society.
Okay.
One reason being that, it doesn't really give you a benchmark as to what you are supposed to do.
Okay.
So it lies in the onus of you having a talent or believing you can actually thrive in a particular field and start putting it out there.
Right.
It's basically about carving something you believe in and speaking through it consistently. That's how I see content creation.
Right.
Right.
Amandzeba, looking at content creation, okay, he has said the other side of it. Now let's look at the other side of it. A lot of people believe that content creation, or a lot of content creators are influencing the upcoming generation negatively. And it has become something, it has sparked some controversies. There was a time where people spoke ill of content creators because they feel they do not, or they're not doing serious business.
Well, let me put it this way. In the beginning, it was like that. There were a lot of content creators who didn't really had that much of content to put it out there.
Okay.
So this was to also, stamp on some others to also jump on up there. But these days, why they are?
Okay, tell me the story. That is someone's content. It has no metrics. It has no. Yes. We are talking about content
deliberately
creation.
stepping on toes.
What is deliberate?
Deliberately stepping.
Did he tell you it was deliberate?
Content creation.
To him, that opinion he's sharing from that perspective, it's not being deliberate. He sees it in a different light, and you see it as stepping on someone's toe. But no.
I thought he was going to let me finish before he comes in, but rather he's jumping rudely though. But I said in the initial stages that was how it was. Okay. I mean, others would just jump on other stores just to create some wild goose chase, then make money out of it. But these days, I mean, I've seen quite a couple of some refined ones in there. I mean, if I had to set some examples, like people that I've seen who are, quite refined in there. Someone like Amandzeba, Kobiche, NYDJ. I see them to be refined type that who are doing what we call journalistic work, creating content in that manner, right? Those days, this kind of things were not there, right?
But I don't know why I feel offended that you did not mention Kwadwo Sheldon, the likes of Scanty, the likes of Tichiwa, because they are doing marvelous.
They are doing all refined.
Please.
What do you mean?
No. Listen. Please forgive me for that. I mean, there are a lot of them.
Right.
Out
Of course,
there.
I know.
There are a lot of them out there.
I wish,
but the few that off-head I couldn't remember were these guys that I mentioned.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But thank you so much for also mentioning them as well. For you see, for some of the things that we do, I feel that with content creation, it ought to be more of a marketing
person
thing, right? But not to really tap on some others. I mean, when you are making good use of the social space, right? You don't just jump on some people. We can be sitting here. I mean, we can do great good content without stepping on anyone toes, right? Then we push it out there.
But I believe that sometimes you need to step on the toes.
Even
though I am not advising that. But then, Long John,
Yeah.
you are I have seen a couple of times, you have been a little violent, stepping, deliberately stepping.
It's because of where he's coming from.
Where is he coming from?
It is because of where he's coming from.
I'm from the Orified place.
He knows it. He knows where he's coming
I'm from the Orified place. Don't worry.
He said he's coming from the unrefined place.
He's giving time. You see,
So you're probably learning from the best.
Let me.
Okay.
The best content creator in the country currently is Shatawale.
Is he an artist or a content creator?
Oh God. You see, our problem
I am happy.
You see,
I am happy he himself has labeled his artist as a content creator, but not an artist.
It's very unfortunate.
I am happy Long John is saying that.
It's very unfortunate. It seems our ecosystem, which is our entertainment industry, we find it hard. I wouldn't even say our entertainment. I think Ghanaians in general, we find it very difficult to drift towards a new system when it comes to. Remember when movies were moving from the cassette CDs to Netflix? Our conversation was still dwelling within the compass of cassettes and CDs. When there's something new in the system, we always, our first thing, we criticize it. For instance, hold on, I'm coming. I'm building my point.
Okay, so people criticize Shatawale for being a content creator.
Look at how he's diminishing. You said now he's a content creator.
You said it. You said it.
Yeah, I said it.
You said it. I told it up to you that it is nice. I'm happy that you are labeling your artist as a content creator.
It's quite unfortunate he's not getting my. Let me make my point.
All right.
Someone can be an artist and also a content creator. The same way you could be a banker.
Okay.
And a pandit.
Okay. Like, of course, Asantwa.
These are all
Asantwa is a nurse and is still creating content.
So why are they not using the same energy they use on Shatawale on Asantwa?
I think the problem is with the kind of content.
It is not
that.
It is not the kind of. It is the mindset of the Ghanaians.
That's what
we are finding it difficult to gravitate towards the new world order.
Which is
so that is why a traditional media personality will sit on TV and look down on influencers, because in their mind that is not a job.
Right.
Oh, man, I'm a traditional media. How many people even watch TV?
But
you see, I'm making you understand. Shatawale is a content creator. What do we mean by content creator? Somebody who gives you something meaningful to soak in. You understand? Right. You watch them and you understand. Okay, this guy is speaking my language.
Okay.
What more do you want from a content creator?
Through
songs, through their
films, short clips,
even their way of life. Currently, we have people who stream live 24/7. Who are they? Live streamers.
What would you call them?
They are content creators.
Okay.
You understand? And these are things we should understand. It is a new world order. Whether I like it or not, it is slowly phasing out TV. Trust me on it. And it is best if you come to accept it. Today we have doctors who are on social media. Right. Even the current Ashanti regional minister, who does content more than him? Every trends on TikTok. Why be that?
Nana.
Yeah.
Let me.
Right. Let me. Long John. Hold on. Okay.
Let me disagree and agree with him on some points.
Okay.
You see, when with the sort of things that he's talking about, right? Let's take it like people who were born from, let's say, from the early 97, 98.
The millennials.
Yes. You see, their way of doing things and their way of appreciating things are quite different.
Okay.
I'm not disputing that fact that how do you call it? Content creation is bad. I haven't said so. It is good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Yeah.
But how do we harness good things to make it more better, right? You see, I feel their understanding it's a bit in a way.
Okay.
When
I think maybe you would want to say their expectations.
No, you see, their understanding of content creation is quite different.
Different, okay.
It is different, and let's say my understanding of that era is also different. I mean, we were born in the 70s, right? So let's say appreciating things that were made or that came around the 70s, early 80s to 90s to the late 90s, right? I mean, our style of doing things are quite different. I'm not saying their way of doing things should not be different. It should be different, but they had to, analyze issues before they come, pushing it out, right? So someone like, he did mention the Ashanti regional minister. Right. He's a young man, right? Look at the people that he feels that he needs to also pass on that information to them. Those people, a lot of them are what we call these days the Gen Zs, right? They are very young. They are very young. So balancing the young and the old, right? When you are striking an average now, right. I mean the younger people are around 60%. The older might be somewhere around 35%. Then the upper old people will be like somewhere around 15%. So when you're looking at it from that aspect, right, definitely, he needs to tilt a bit more to the younger folks, so that they would be able to appreciate and understand the things that he's doing more. Because now when you step on the street, every 10 people you meet like 8 of them being young men. Let's be honest. So your way of doing things will be quite different as compared to, the way a manner I might understand what the sort of thing that you want to put it out. So I will not fault him from the way a manner he's seeing. That's light, right? I'm coming. I don't fault him. I agree with him 100%. But I think that with education, right, it doesn't span, let's say, just within this few period. Let's look back a bit. Add that one, then you bring the current one in addition, then you blend the two of them, then you move with it, right? With that, you'll be able to create a better content. You understand? You wouldn't leave the older people out. You wouldn't leave the younger people too out, but you'll be able to do a balanced content that will appeal to, let's say, me, who is above 40 years, right? It will appeal to me. It will appeal to someone who's also around 30, 27, 25, 35, 40, 42, 43 years, right? And for those of us who are also running into that early 50s, we'll also be able to, appreciate the sort of things that the new guys are putting out. So these are some of the things that I want him to also understand. That when you are creating content or you want to do a thing of a sort, right? That is the essence of what the Ashanti regional minister is doing. Right? He's young.
It is.
But he's still putting out content.
Of course.
It is quite unfortunate.
Of course.
He's speaking this way. You know why? Because whether we like it or not, anything that comes within this space or in this world has a negative or positive. Right. Proud to content creation, even traditional media, there have been negatives and positives. You understand? You know one problem with our current dispensation? Our oldies almost like, pardon my tree language, but let me use it. Almost a shame for everything. Everything should look like a Pentecost, rules and regulation.
No,
and morality. Listen,
you see morality. You see that morality that you want to take out of the conversation. That is where the problem lies. I'm not even done with my point.
I
just want to put a question to you. Don't you think, because you mentioned morality, don't you think that because you are thinking or your likes are thinking that we take morality out of content creation.
No.
That is why you go on Snapchat. Recently, I had a discussion with a fashion designer, and then she mentioned that she was with her father. She's a Catholic. And then somebody strict her. I didn't know what that strict thing was about. But then she didn't know what she was going to open. She just tapped on it. And then what she saw there, in fact, it was shameful, let me say.
Okay.
Because it was
First of
some
all-
very bad
First of all-
activity going on in that video.
First of all, that person who streaked there, that's a private chat. That's not a content creator's content.
But they're all creating content. You said
hold on,
anybody. You know, other people have interest in that.
I am surprised. I am surprised.
That
I am
is- you
surprised
won't
to
call that
everything.
content
I am
creation?
surprised.
That is content
Nana,
creation.
Nana, I am
I
surprised to
wanna know,
everything.
Blood of Zachariah, is that
Everything you
content
have.
creation? Is that how best you understand content creation?
I mean,
Somebody
so
has
what is
streaked.
that
No,
person doing?
that is a message. That's a streak.
Listen.
When you say
Don't they
content
have pages?
Hold on. When you say
do
content,
do they have pages that they put those things on?
Yes, they do. Yes, they
listen.
do.
What is
Hold
content? Content is something that somebody puts together
Hold
and
on.
feed people on.
Good.
People on their platforms,
Okay.
wherever, on any social media platform.
Okay.
They put it out there. Once they put it out there, it becomes content. that
I
they
was
put out
looking for
there.
this. Now, I wanted to clear you on this. Are OnlyFans content creators?
Well, maybe you can
You can't answer,
that.
but I'm telling you, they are content creators.
Funds.
OnlyFans, you know what they do on OnlyFans?
You tell
It
me.
is more or less like you pay and then you watch whatever, adult act they do in there.
How are they content creators?
Good.
Okay.
Just like every TV program you watch, there's an age limit to everything you watch. You understand? So, with content creation,
Okay.
you shouldn't expect anything less. It has its own variety.
Okay.
Where you believe you love or you have interest in is where you follow.
Now this is where the conversation is.
Meba. OnlyFans, Nipana Oyeno, the person doing that OnlyFans is looking at probably.
Wait, I OnlyFans, you see, so this OnlyFans thing that you're talking about, I might not know about it because I do not even know what the OnlyFans is.
It is
Exactly.
So
Spain.
that is why I'm saying
Okay.
you will be in a better position to
Alright.
answer that.
So
because
OnlyFans
when you
is-
say OnlyFans, the thing I know about fans is that maybe you have an artist,
Obama the
maybe
fans.
Long John the blogger, and then we have fans of Long John the blogger. I've seen
Fan-based,
OnlyFans.
yeah.
Please.
That's fan-based thing.
That's
That's
not
what
it.
I know.
Yeah.
Viewers, you and I agree what OnlyFans is.
I do not know.
So good. I'm going to explain.
Okay.
In a very respectful
Okay,
way.
please.
I'm trying not to
clothe it.
unleash the
So
spiritual
clothe
wally.
it.
You see, OnlyFans is more or less like how do you call it?
An exclusive page.
It's an exclusive page where you have to pay per view.
What goes on there?
It's more or less like adult content. That should be the best word I can use. So either the person plays.
So
hold
in
on.
short, it's
Hold on.
like porn, right?
So
Please, hold on.
So-
You see how
Long
quick?
John.
You see,
Is that what you mean?
Long
It
John.
is like PMP.
Long John, what I am expecting you
I can't
hold
use
on.
that word, please.
Long John.
But I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming. Let me finish.
No,
I'm coming. Let me finish.
I put a question to you,
I'm building my
and
point.
you said that the streaking is not content. So I was waiting for you to say something about that. Somebody has created something and has sent it to me. Whether you send it to me personally, whether you put it on a social platform,
Then everybody on your content list is a content creator.
that they can call themselves content
that-
creators.
that is not it.
So
who
what
is
is
a
when
content
listen
creator?
now what is a content? That is, let me ask you, since you won't call somebody who is sending me
I
something,
wrote something down. Let me-
who is that not content?
Hold on. You
That
see,
is content.
content isn't about what you send to someone privately. It should be in public. OnlyFans is a public place, but
But it's exclusive.
you need to pay
But it's
because
exclusive.
of one age limit.
Long John, is it exclusive?
Of course, that
There's
doesn't.
certain people
Please, I'm coming.
who can pay.
Yes, if you can afford, you enter.
And so
And they have viewers. That's why it's
It is a
OnlyFans.
public place.
A feeling, Mazana.
it is a public place.
Oh, God. A feeling, it's in the public domain. Wherever they are, for instance,
If I
Snapchat.
have my money, I can have
hold on.
access to it.
Usually, OnlyFans is on Snapchat. You are supposed to pay the person and then go through their whatever they do. Whichever profile he or she creates is for the public.
Okay.
If it is on
Exactly.
if it is
So-
on that profile, That profile, ejuma na obo or your content. But may send them out in deep ends, encrypted. You see, when someone sends you a message on WhatsApp, they tell you end-to-end encryption.
Okay.
That is privacy. And then your content.
Long John.
Now what is that?
Long John.
Private message
private message, you know.
Oh
God. Let me move on to you, Amandzeba. Amandzeba, comparing the negative and the positive side of content creation. Okay, we all agree. We all see a number of content creators who are promoting things they are not supposed to promote. We all agree. We have seen content creators who promote cross-dressing. We have seen content creators who promote, opposite sex engagement. Okay. Let me put it that way. We have seen content creators who put out negative stuff. I'm not saying there are not content creators who are doing good things. A lot of them are equally doing good things. Now, don't you think there should be a way? Okay, I don't know if government, if the NCA, whoever, there should be a way that they filter. Because there's been a conversation, especially if you go on TikTok. Be for all. Especially if you go on TikTok. Some contents, you ask yourself, how did we get here as a country? Okay. And so my question is, don't you think that the NCA and every other authority responsible for what goes out into the public, don't you think that they have failed, let me say?
Yes, Nana, in a way, yes, I would say yes. Our authorities have failed to some extent. But again, you see, when all these things started coming, people were asking this very question that who is the president of social media? Who is the president of the content creation? Who is the president of this? There's no watchman, there's no security man there, there's no any agency monitoring those things, right? But countries that are bent on being serious people or serious countries, right? You find some of these things not being allowed on that space.
Okay.
A country like China, right? China doesn't have some of these apps. Not lie.
Oh God.
Are they not the same people who did the same phones? Are they not the same people who did these phones? Right. Why is it that such countries didn't have those things, but we, the third world countries who are broke, we are the ones that those things are dumped on us?
First of all, you don't have the machinery to control.
You understand what I'm saying? Why is it that we are those things are dumped on us? It is because I mean, as a state, right? We are not well grounded.
Of course.
We are not well grounded as a state. If not so, I don't believe and I don't see the reason why a young boy at age, let's say like 15, 16 years, will be holding phone and be watching some sort of content that are not edible to that age limit. Like you said, when you go to TikTok, there are a lot of chaps there that, I mean, it's like an open for all page. What you want is what you see.
Sometimes it's not even what you want. What you don't want to see,
you don't want to see, you don't want to see. But let me tell you something. Sometime past, not quite long ago, Dubai, right, make it a point that if we want to market the country Dubai to you, right, you don't need to go and pay money, billions of cedis to let's say to broadcasting agencies, podcast institutions to say let's say we are marketing Dubai to you, right? What they did was that they had to grab the social space, create a content that will be able to sell and market Dubai for us here in Africa, Europe, Asia, for us to feel that that place is the heavens that they feel they need us to see, right? So when you open your social media, you go on social media, the first thing you see, they say visit Dubai. Then you start seeing pictures. Those things are content, innit? Are they not content?
Yeah, they are.
But they are well refined content. I mean, no one is saying that they are not. I mean, filthy or dirty things happening in US or let's say Dubai. But you see, they feel they need to respect, right, the rules and the regulations to the extreme that it's not everything that they feel they have to show it to the entire world. You understand it?
To the entire world.
It's not everything that they have to show to the entire world.
Right.
But why is it that we, we in this part of the world, right, we feel that for us, when we are in the bathroom, we need to show it to the world. When you are even going to poo-poo, you need to show it to the world. When you are even going to when you are even excuse my language or my French, when you are even going to have sex with your wife, they feel.
Don't you think it's their choice?
Let me
let me finish.
I get where it's coming from. He's talking about the influencers.
You see,
I don't know.
You see, it's not about a choice. It's something that the country has allowed itself to be engulfed in it. Let me tell you something. Some years back, then I didn't know. I was posting something, right? Then mistakenly the thing fell into a different page, a different place. Quickly, I had a message, right, telling me I have done ABCD, so my page has been struck down. You understand it? For 30 days or something of the sort. Okay. But these days you don't see any of these things again.
Can I come in?
Long John, let me.
I want to correct some stuff.
No.
You said. No, I'm coming. I want to correct. No, first of all, we should understand, unlike traditional media, content creation are app based. That be first thing. So, it is owned by individuals before government can have a third party in it, third party conversation. Secondly, these apps feed off content. So when you are signing up to this app, there's age limit. They have a part of it on the app that is for people below this age. Oh, you're 12 years and you go and sign up as 18. You are ready for what you want to see.
Well, now, I might be 18. Yes. Long John, I might be 18. I will not sign up for sexual content.
Good.
But then they keep appearing on my feed.
You see, that's what I'm saying. I'm building my point. All these things, one, there's something called algorithm. What you consistently, right now, even the phones you hold, pick what you talk about. So if consistently you've spoken to someone about car, or you speak to people around you about car, when you start opening your socials, you'll be seeing card flooding on you. So it is more than what you think. We are in a technological world where you can't control a lot of happiness. You have to be intentional. And you think the pastors who preach, they don't see all these things we see. But that is not the field. They see, they skip.
Ojo.
You understand? And two, I want you to understand. The thing about government is, even common traditional media, they can't be able to control. We see people chant, do all those intricacies on, yes, all these things on, hey, I beg you, on traditional media, and then it goes on even recently. What's the name of that actress? The top Nigerian actress complained about a TV station showing
her movie.
Johnson
no, Bimbo.
No, but
Bimbo.
Messi Johnson.
Okay,
yes.
Johnson, yeah.
Bimbo also complained.
Yes.
Complained bitterly about a Ghanaian TV station showing her content.
Yeah.
How many months ago did we have the same complaint from another actress in Nigeria? So, do you think NC or whoever is responsible is on top of the issue? Now, even with traditional media. No. Now we are coming to where. Hold on. We are coming to where.
I'm sorry. Let's not sway on this. You see,
let's focus on content creation.
Yes. I'm striking the balance.
No, listen.
It's eating deep into.
No. I just want to say something for you to understand. You see, with the media houses showing those contents, right? That one goes beyond NCA.
Good. Okay, fine. Yeah. Let's leave that one.
Let's leave that one. There's a procedure they have to go
through. Of course.
Let's leave that one.
They're just being illegal.
So currently, on top of your head, aside the app that you know can restrict people, what else in Ghana within this jurisdiction do you think can restrict people on social media?
It seems as if all your submissions are meant on asking me questions.
I know. I'm making you understand. We don't even have the system to control.
There are rules and regulations. There are rules and regulations. There should be strict rules and strict regulations.
That is why we have to actually forward it to our ministers.
From where I am headed. Okay. Now let's look at influencers and content creators. When Amandzeba was making his submission, you mentioned that those are influencers. Now let's get to this clear. Are influencers and our content creators.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Okay. Are they different?
Yeah.
Do you think influencers are different from the content creators?
If you are consistent enough in creating content, you then become an influencer.
If you're consistent in creating content.
Yes, you tend to become an influencer.
Okay.
You understand? Your content need to be admired and loved by people for a period of time. Then you've solidified your base. You now influence them.
That is your definition of an influencer.
That is the basic.
Or that is how you differentiate an influencer.
That is the basic
from
knowledge
a
about
creator.
influencing.
Okay.
If you are to influence, you should stand for something. And over a period of time, they should believe you for that. And now we can purchase from you or do everything you want us to do based on what you stood on.
Okay.
You understand? Whether negative or positive. You understand? So I was talking. I wanted to chip in, even when he was talking about the content creators being streamlined and everything. Right. You see, there's something going on rampantly in our media ecosystem. I've taken key notice of it. These influencers are doing crazy stuff. I wouldn't lie to you. I don't know what is really coming over them. Somebody will tell you a day with Majwa. Sorry to say, she's going to defecate. It's inside. Okodi. With all due respect.
You mean to have sex?
Patrol.
No, put it that way I mean
Okodi. But Long John. In the beginning.
Benkun.
Long John. Long John. Okay. So finish what you want to say and
then let me. And it has become so normalized that they want to show every single details in their private. Look, first of all, it's a private life. That life you are living is a private. You can't show us everything you do.
But in the beginning, you made mention that content be content.
Good. You see, I'm making you understand. In our quest to empower people to create content, we also have to educate them on what is right on their part and what is wrong. Probably they might not know. Oh, since I'm saying a day with me, be I was saying obi beton toothpick cry obi tra
some per content no one dozens.
You see, I've not even spoken against them posting it. I'm only saying we should educate. Some people may not know.
Right. And
some of them, they post it after they see the backlash in the comment section. Then they decide, okay, I do a menu.
Okay.
You understand? That's what I'm saying. In our current ecosystem, this is a new introduction in our system. So all the do's and don'ts are open. Obia baby bia. But as time goes on, there will be a streamlined style and pattern to it. Right. Where I believe even institutions will be created to govern all this.
Okay.
I don't know if you're getting me.
I do get you.
Right.
But Amandzeba, let me ask you this. Do you believe that a time is coming where the new media, will take over traditional media?
Yes. For this,
you foresee that happening?
For this, I said this about 5 years ago.
Okay.
I still have the tape around.
Okay.
I said it that in the next 5 or 10 years to come, the traditional media will face out. It will take. The podcast will take over. The new media, the social space will also take up the new. The sort of movies and stuff that we see. They would wipe them away, right? But you see,
I don't believe it will wipe them away completely.
Anyway, but you see, even for now, when you check in those advanced countries, those bigger jurisdictions, right? The US and stuff. If you check, you realize that these days, even with the traditional media, right, it keeps dwindling. Podcast is taking over, right? And the question you ask yourself is that why? You see, they have been able to streamline certain things that I feel that the new youth is in tune with it. Check some of the stuff that happens on the new media. With those advanced countries, you realize that even with the language, it is refined.
Refined the
even with the language, Sameka say refiner. It is. Yes, and like those days, right? Yeah. And you see, these days you see radio is becoming too. It's becoming too much of a lazy job.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I remember somewhere around 2000 and 1996 thereabouts when radio came were all in it. I mean, the style of radio, it was quite different as compared to the 2000 radio. Then from the 2000, it changed from 2000 to 2010. It changed. 2010, 2020, it changed.
But
See,
let me ask
it keeps
this.
changing.
Let me ask this. Now I'll need. We're going to wrap up, but then I need to ask this, and then I'll take both of your views. How is it? Okay, is it? I personally, I do not know, but I believe it has to do with the kind of content that goes on traditional media. I feel that traditional media is losing a bit of it.
Has lost it. Don't say it's losing.
I do not think it has lost it because there are certain. There are certain content that people would need, or there are certain informations that people will need, that even though they rely on some very, reliable blogs and news portals, they still would want to get it from the traditional media. To them, they feel that way it is a reliable source. But now here's where my question is. Getting information on social media is expensive.
Yeah.
But getting data bundle to watch what we are doing now is expensive. And so why would people still want to pay to watch this when there's something similar on TV, on radio? Okay. Is it that the contents that they want to see on the traditional media, they are not seeing? That evolvement that they want to see, they are not seeing? What exactly is making people want to pay to watch this on the new media done on traditional media?
Let me chip in. He was talking about a very legitimate point. You see, the thing about traditional media, I said it and I'll repeat it. They find it hard to gravitate to the new school. Can you imagine if you are in a current dispensation where we have traditional media that host shows that talk about family, people, relationship, and all that. Now, for instance, Antenna, what does it talk about? Which people listen to those conversations? The 80s, the 50s, they want to hear those life stories.
It'll shock you to know you have some youngies listening.
Good.
To that,
you want to target the you see to your mindset. You want to target the young market. It's also, it will shock you that small amount. Is that what you want to target?
Right. No.
Good. Now the podcast and the KSS and the likes. What do they talk about?
So for
current issues, trending issues, relationship, things that they can actually put themselves in and say, yes, this is real. This is relatable content. But today, even there are currently certain top stations, if you have to take a current discussion or a show proper to them, if it doesn't meet this 50s and 70s, we'll tell you,
the
please.
demands are high.
Yeah, they are still looking at it from that. That is why the youth these days will listen to radio if it is music.
Okay.
Because the music you are playing, it is that kind of music, so they'll listen.
Okay.
What, be it gospel or whatever. But aside music, no you to tune in. For what? I'll go to look at the numbers KSS is actually gaining on socials. How many media platforms can you actually boast of such? It is the Obono FM news. You see the traditional, sir, their 80s for the graphic back and they are tutorial. They'll watch those things and think it's very bored, like Charlie.
Right.
You understand?
Amandzeba, your view.
Let me tell you this. You see, the reason why there's that drift is this. You see, with radio, when you create the content, there should be a programs manager, a content manager, right?
Okay.
When you go, when he or she doesn't understand, says, no, this one, we are not interested. Right. Then you put it somewhere. And again, there are some content that it is difficult to put on radio. It is difficult to put it on radio and TV. But now, with the new media, right, it is easy. It is easy.
Give me an instance.
Come again?
Give me an instance.
Oh, let's say, you see, this show that we are doing, right? Let's go to, let's say, which media house? Name them.
Any media house at all.
Say, we want to put such content on it. They will tell you to go and bring and this number of people, this number of engagements, this number of money. You should have a sponsor, you should have this. But here, You don't do those things. You understand it? So,
well, there's a structure. This
I
this
agree.
is a whole media firm.
I agree.
Maybe their structures are a little more flexible.
No, I agree.
The traditional
I
media.
agree with you. I don't mean the other way. But what I mean is that when you are able to, you go to let's say when you go to the traditional media, there are a lot of things that you won't be allowed to be able to do them, right? But with the new media, you'll be able to do it.
Right.
Like there are sort of things that you find people putting out on the social space and stuff. You ask yourself, why do they do those things? I mean, these days you need just even your phone. Right. You can even shoot some fine stuff and put it out there. Right. There's one guy by name Kilentuya. I knew that guy in Kumasi way back when he started it. Right. But today he's a big thing out there.
And he's even bigger than people on traditional
media. Understand it?
Yeah.
And he's even bigger than people on the traditional media.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. If that guy comes to a traditional media house and says, I have this content, but I want to put it out there, I want to do it, they won't allow him that space.
So
they will tell you, no, we are not interested in this. You understand it? Yeah. So now the new media has created a certain, room for people to make something out of this. But with the traditional media, when the way manner things are being structured, right, Nana, it makes it very, 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 very difficult. Even these days, some of them have been a bit flexible, right, as compared to those days. Those days, Charlie, it wasn't easy. Even if a kind of song that you have to play on radio, you have to bring your playlist, show it to your programs manager. He says, no, this song I don't like it. Take off this song. Take off. You understand? It was difficult. So if you could check these days, you could hear some radio stations being played some kind of songs. You ask, don't they have managers? Are they know if how do you call it, programs managers or something of the sort? And these songs are being played. There are some TV stations that they show some kind of movies. Yeah. You ask, hey. Yeah. So who is watching? Are there not managers there to watch these things? You understand it? Right. But these days, even with social media, with the social space, they are even doing better than those ones. The traditional ones. And me, I believe that with time, things will if
the new media will take over.
Yeah, the new media will take over. And you see, again, at first it was the traditional media which were creating content for the new media. But now it's the new media which are creating content for the traditional. You understand it? Yeah. If Sheldon comes to sit here and does interview, the next day it blows up. Then the traditional media will be discussing that particular story that could be shared in the But then it was traditional media which was supposed to do those things. Yeah. Right. That's why I said that a lot of them has become very lazy. Right. You understand it? They have become very lazy, and thereby, diminishing the image and the how do you call the brand and everything of those media houses.
Right. Let me also say this on this topic
quickly, because we have to wrap up.
These things he's talking about. One big problem within our media space is partnership. You see the traditional media. What is more exciting than seeing probably a Sheldon on ABR, MTV base, or how do you call it, Foresight. Or any of these Ghanaian local stations? But say on Obeba partner, they feel like no, they are bigger.
They will even pay you well.
And even if you are bringing you have even made time to send the content to them. They want to bully you on the contract.
Right, that's true. And
because in their mind, they feel they are giving you a leverage.
Yes.
Meanwhile, if you talk about impact, you are making the impact.
Exactly.
Right.
You see? So it is a whole discussion that I think the whole ecosystem needs to have. Because our old men, they understand, it's like, Abubuya. Yeah. Because we are using the Lambo and they'll make you understand, and there was a simple analogy. I need to look, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me bust your mind. Let me bust your mind. Most of the people you see, hold on. Let me bust your mind. Most of the people you see doing current media in Ghana.
Just 30 seconds.
Good. Most of the people you see doing the new media in Ghana. Most of them were born out of traditional media. Most of them were not allowed to explore with their content when they were there.
Right.
So they decided to do it.
I agree with you.
Right. That's I agree with. Personally, I have had that experience, and so I can relate to that. Guys, this has been Showbiz on KSS with me, Her Excellency Nana Amafuswa. I did not do this alone. I did this with Long John, the blogger. He is a blogger. He's a producer. He is also the other one I will not say, but a very controversial gentleman. And then also in the studio, I had Amandzeba Fifi Smith, who is a stylist, or no, not stylist, on one home, a film person, social entertainment journalist, and a lot more. If you want details, see him personally, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Be nice.